Water Valley Blue Devil football kicks off now. Today's game is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Magnolia Eye Group, Midtown Auto Parts, Bank First Water Valley, Valley Tool Incorporated, Tommy DeFur Law Office PLLC, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Horan & Horan PLLC, Yellowbushy General Hospital and Nursing Home, Seven Oaks Funeral Home, and Crow Martin PLLC. And now with all the play-by-play, here's Steve Lindsay and Rick Jenkins.
Good evening, Blue Devil fans. Welcome to week 6 of the Water Valley High School football season. The Blue Devils are on a roll, Rick. They won the last couple of weeks and kind of got a little momentum coming into tonight's homecoming game against Saltillo.
Yeah, we, as you said, we've been on a two-game winning streak. We started off kind of rough on a 3-game losing streak, but maybe we can win tonight and even out the record. Even though this school we play in is a 6A school, hopefully we can hang with it.
Well, last week, Water Valley won over J.Z. George 42-6. Saltillo fell to Shannon 19-16. Water Valley's coming in tonight's game, scoring 26.2 on offense, giving up 31.4 on defense, but that has been swayed because the last 2 weeks have changed a little bit.
Yeah,
went the other way. Saltillo's coming in the game scoring 19.2 and giving up 26.0 points on defense. So, you know, when you look at that, we're scoring more points, but we're giving up more points. They're scoring less points, but giving up more on defense. So maybe it's a tight game. Comes down maybe to who has less mistakes.
That's right, less mistakes. And our Blue Devils have grew up a lot the last couple of weeks. They found some offense and they've moved some players around and they found some positions that are working. And hopefully we can get them the ball and take it down the field and score first and stay on top of them for the game. But we just have to see how it plays out.
Well, the whole week's been something going on. Homecoming week's been pretty big this week. They've had different things each day at school, and today the student body was out, but we had to work, which that's no good, huh? But that was fine also. But great homecoming parade last night, and they had a pep rally and all that good stuff going on. Man, it's been a pretty cool week to be in Water Valley. I don't know. Hopefully the Devils can cash in on all the festivities this week, unlike Ole Miss last week, and win their homecoming. So we'll take a break. When we get back, Bob will give us a rundown of the history between the two schools and also some other news. So we'll be back in a minute. You're watching Blue Devil.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery.
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no-fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts, with online and mobile banking, mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
All right, folks, we are back. Homecoming night. We're getting close to game time, and it's time for Bob to give us the rundown of the history between the two schools. What you got, B?
Well, another short history here. It's the 6th meeting between the schools. Saltillo won the first meeting on October 26, 1979, 44-19. The last meeting was won by the Tigers last year, 27-7. This is the second time Water Valley has played a Class 6A school in its history. Saltillo's last winning season was 2014 with an 8-4 record. The Tigers has only had 8 winning seasons since 1981. That's when the current playoff system began. Former Saltillo coach Mitch Grissom lived in Water Valley from 1937 to 1941 and was Jeff Davis's high school's only football head coach. Grissom also coached the Lee County School from 1963 to 1972. Coach Faust, our head coach, is a Saltillo graduate from 1998. on this date in Blue Devil history. Water Valley's record, October the 4th, 6-4-0.
Oh, nice.
All right. Got some Blue Devil homecoming history, by the way, guys. The Blue Devils' first homecoming game was in 1942. Actually, that was set in 1942 against Big Creek, but doggone, the game was rained out. The following 3 years, from 1943 to 1945, did not take place due to World War II.
Right.
1946, the Devils lost to Holly Springs, and then finally, in 1947, the team picked up their first homecoming win over Charleston. And during the 1960s, Water Valley only lost one game in 1968 to Independence. After integration, no homecoming was held from 1970 to 75. Blue Devils' longest win streak was 13 games from 1988 to 2000, with East Webster breaking the streak in 2001. Most points scored in a game was 76 against Northport Christian in 2021. Steve, you remember that game well?
Man, yeah.
And the largest margin of victory was in 1989, defeating Holly Springs 61-0. So some history on Blue Devil homecomings.
Yeah, I don't think that Rick's ready for that kind of a scoring summary. I just don't know if he could do that. He'd probably have to go get a little asthma pump.
I'd be out of breath.
Yeah. That was a long. We scored 76, but they scored a bunch too. Yeah, 49. So. Yeah. That was one of the most highest scoring games that we've had total, in between both teams.
They about wore the grass out there.
Oh, yeah, man, it was back and forth, and it got to where we weren't even excited. Well, there's a score. It was like buying a Coke. Yeah, there's a score. He was doing, yeah. Man, we had a fun night that night. All right, Saltillo has won the toss, deferred to the second half. So we'll take a break. When we get back, it'll be kickoff time, homecoming.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32. The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
All right, we're back. Here come the Devils. Homecoming 2024. They got tiny little baby D out there bringing the sledgehammer. Man, all the kids, especially the football players, love to get in my shop, try to find a sledgehammer and walk around with it like they've done something. I told them, I said, okay, you can have the sledgehammer if you build me something worth looking at or worth selling. Until you do that, you can't even have a big hammer. You can get the little hammer.
Yeah. It's amazing how big them hammers can be. Give them a 16-pound Caterpillar sledge.
Shoot, they could pick that thing up. But I tell you, it does make a difference for all you weekend warriors out there. You get a normal 5-pound sledgehammer, it don't do nothing. You get a 9, you can bust some good concrete. You get one of them you're talking about, you can bust darn near anything up with it.
You get ready to drive a big stake. I don't care how dry the ground is. You take a 16-pound.
It's going to go in or tear it up, one of the two. How you doing? You doing good? We got the police in the booth with us.
Yeah, always good to see the police.
All right, Saltillo's elected to receive in the second half. They deferred the second half, so Water Valley will get the ball. Oh, man, it looks up. Man, we got a lot of folks here tonight.
Yeah, it's a good crowd tonight.
Water Valley in the black uniform, Saltillo in the white. They try to do a little, like not an onside, but just a little punch down to the 35. Water Valley will take it on the 34. What? I'd say he didn't have possession until he crossed the 35, but whatever.
Yeah, they just
Oh,
punched
no, that guy's got it spotted right.
Yeah, he's got it marked right. They just punched the ball down the field and just see where it could hop. And luckily, one of the Blue Devils got on it, got pretty good field position. And they got some good-sized linebackers in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This kid right here, 44.
Yeah.
Not little. He's not huge. He's not Donovan big, but he's big. He's tall like Donovan.
He's built like a linebacker. He's built
But like Romanowski.
Yeah. Hopefully don't play like him.
Right. Okay, Trey gets the snap, runs it himself up the middle. He's got a few yards and held on to it good. They tried to strip it.
Right, that big number 44 we were just talking about grabbed him about after he gained about 3 yards, but he still gained about another 3 with the big 44 hanging on him.
Yeah, they don't have the flag right over there, the marker. It's like second and about 3, actually.
Yeah, it's off.
They're off a whole yard.
Yeah.
Trey gets the ball, hands off to Zay. Zay around the left side. He's got the first down.
Good run. That number 44 is in on the tackle again. We got to put a helmet on that guy.
That or wearing down.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he gets tired early. Maybe cramp up or something. We don't want him to get hurt, but we want him to cramp up, right?
Yeah.
All right, Devils first down. 3 plays, first down. Trey's going to bring it near side on this play. He's got a little room. He falls over the 50 or right at.
They blocked big 44 then. They stayed on him, kept holding him out.
Yeah, we got hit by another guy, though.
Yeah, the other linebacker come across.
Block that guy and let 44 make the play. Yeah. We'll get a couple more yards that way. Second and about 7. All right. Hand it off to Zay Bradford over the tackle, or guard. And the line is just pushing him forward. Now they're going to blow forward progress at about the 40, 49, 48 and a half of Saltillo.
We pulled Donovan. I couldn't tell if it was a trap or what because I never did see anybody come across the line from the other team. And actually, I just don't think they fired off, and he didn't have nobody to trout. Everything just got jumbled up there in the middle.
I think they're going to run that buck left right here. Buck left is where Donovan pulls and Lee blocks.
Yeah.
Slot right, single left. Now they walk Zay out. That's going to be a good penalty right there for the Devils. That'll bring up third and about 1. A ball, really.
Against the Tigers. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, he stepped and realized he couldn't get back, so he just froze. And
he gave up, didn't he? They're saying first down. Wow. We'll take it. It is the month of October, and you're going to start seeing some pink on some uniforms. The referee out there, the white hat's got the little pink sweatband.
Yeah, he's got the pink wristband.
For Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All right, slot left, slot right. Same formation. They're going to put man in motion and no bueno.
That was one of those things when you should have handed it to our man coming in motion.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah. He had that corner over there.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, if they'd handed that ball off to Isaiah, that would have gone for multiple yards.
Yeah, he might still be running.
Yeah. So loss of 2 right there, maybe 3. It's going to be second about. We'll call it 13.
That's just one time they guessed right and
shot the right gap, you know. Zay Bradford around the left side. He's got Donovan as a lead blocker. He goes over that. The back of Donovan gets about 10 on the carry, maybe a little more, maybe 11.
Yeah, he turned the corner and Donovan's out there and looked like he was riding Donovan. He was right on his rear.
Hey, I'm going to show you what I really didn't like. They had the smallest player on their defense coming out there, and he was the first threat. Donovan had to block him. That seemed like a waste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's overkill. It should have been 44. We'd have seen a collision or something. All right, we got a bunch formation on the right side. Looks like Trey's going to keep it himself. Didn't get anywhere. The linebacker came through and just split everybody. No one picked him up. He was coming from the backside. He was the right linebacker, and he came all the way to the left and made the play.
He just found a lane to run in, and luckily he was able to meet up with the the back, and we're just a hair away from breaking into the secondary.
Well, fourth down now. Fourth and about, what, 4?
Yeah, we need another
Good 4, too.
We need him to be jumpy again.
Trips right, single left. Parker Turnage out left. Now they move Zay to slide on the far side. Isaiah Webb's in the slide on the near side. They put him in motion.
Man to man.
Now Trey's going to get it and run. Now he's got Isaiah out in the flat. Oh, it's picked off. The ball just hung up too much. That's gone. That's going to be a touchdown, and it's going to be about a 60-yarder.
I was hoping he wouldn't be able to bring it in. He tipped it.
Well, he's got to zip that one in there. He can't just float it out there. You got to zip it in there.
He was breaking on the ball, the defensive back was, so he had his momentum, and so he just reached up, pulled it down, took it in.
Yeah, can't do that. Water Valley is moving the ball pretty good, and then the worst happened. So at the 7:25 mark, Saltillo gets on the board on an interception, 60-yarder. Goodness. All right, now they throw one out there and go for 2 and get it. Isaiah Webb on the coverage, and the receiver just now, he's going to throw a flag on him. He lost his helmet and then went out and did some kind of celebration, and they threw a flag on him. Now he's putting it up. I don't know. Let me see what they're going to call. All right, we'll take a break. 8-0 in favor of Saltillo. We'll be back for kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
7:25 to go in the first quarter. 8-0 Saltillo, 60-yard interception.
Yeah, they got penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct, 15 yards, so we ought to be able to get some good field position.
Yeah, they're going to have to kick this one a little harder than just a little bunt through the first line. He's going to hit it a little harder this time. Picked up by,
come on.
Well, Miles Buford had to go backwards to get it. Now he's finally got got the ball, but he's surrounded. And that's a worse field position than we had.
Yeah.
See, we got to know that you know they're coming. They're going to kick a hard squib down the middle. I mean, I saw that coming. You saw it coming. We got to go back and stop and protect. You can't. Okay, so here's the big thing. Your guys on kickoff return have to get back and wait until the receiver gets the ball, the return guy gets the ball, and then go block for him.
Right.
You know, you can't just go ahead up the field and leave him naked.
Right. Drop back and follow forward with him running behind you.
All right. Trey Adams keeps it himself, gets it up to the 30-yard line or 29. They're marking over here. Gain of about 3.
Second down.
Looks like the Saltillo's doing a really good job of making tackles in the box.
Yeah.
You know, early we were getting through, sliding through, getting 8, 7. Now that seems like they're shutting down
They're
everything.
playing upfield on us more. Their linebackers have closed up tighter.
Yeah, see that? And that was just an effort play. Our guy was blocking number 44 on that play, and he ended up making the tackle.
Yeah.
Because he jammed up the play. He pushed our guy back into the lane, and Zay couldn't make the corner.
They were playing about 5 yards off. Now they're about 3 yards, 2.5,
Yeah.
3 yards off the line of scrimmage.
And I understand the way to beat that is to throw the ball a little bit, pump and go, or fake block and then a go route. But you got to throw that ball in there. Trey can't just lob it. He's got to throw it. He's got nobody really to throw. He's going to have to keep it. Oh, nice hit. He got it over the 30. Uh-oh.
44 double clutched on him, hit him and bounced back and then grabbed him again.
Push out of bounds.
All right, fourth down is going to have to, Waterville's going to have to punt. That was a quick 3.
Fourth down for the Blue Devils.
We have not seen Saltillo on offense yet. Well, we're about to, unless something gracious happens. Tyler Richardson's back to punt. Might have been golfing too much lately. Back to putt. Did you hear that? He's back to putt. I've been on the golf course too much. Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Don't do that. Pick it up and do whatever. Get a yard. Come on, Tyler.
See where we got Reed dressed back out tonight, Reed Burris.
Yeah, he's got his arm wrapped up. He's got the club.
Yeah, Q-tip club. But that one looks like it's all gray or blue.
Well, I had a college snapper and punter here a week and a half ago. Was it last weekend? Maybe it was last weekend here on the field. And I invited our long snappers to come, man. It's such an important part of the game. Handoff, right side, number 1.
Stiff arm.
Stiff arm. This one's he got the corner. Now he's in the end zone. Easy. One play, 18-yard touchdown. So homecoming night is not shaping up pretty good right now. 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Devils down 14 already, pinning the 2-point conversion here. All right, they go with the swinging gate. They just snapped it way out wide. Oh, that's a hold. No call? What? Oh, man. Wow. Where's the call? Man, come on. I saw it, Miles. I saw it. They didn't go. And the white hat was right there, had a great view of it. Our guy Miles tried to release and get through and go get him, and they just pulled him back in. All right, we'll take a break and be back for the kickoff right after this.
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no-fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts with online and mobile banking, mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
5:17 to go, 16 zip. Ball gets hit down the middle.
Getting on the ball.
Oh, picked up by, well, Goose just had to lay on. We're having trouble. Look, here's how you deal with that. Block it up in front. Keep it in front of you. That way you can see what's coming, right? Don't go off to the side and try to get it as you're going to the side.
Right.
Get in front of it like a shortstop, second baseman, third baseman, whatever. Knock it down, pick it up, and then haul butt.
And if you're one of those upbacks and it's hit really hot, let the guy behind you get the ball.
Yeah.
It'll slow down by then, and he's
Or
got
I'm going to
his
tell you what,
momentum.
put your hand out and just knock it down and go block. Let that guy behind you get it. All right, third try for the Devils. Need to move the ball. We need a score, Rick. We need something good to happen. Trey Adams gives it to Zay Bradford around the right side, and 44 just got in there. No one blocked him. Well, we pushed him a little bit, but he got off of that and then made a play. Zay should have kept on pushing to the corner. He's got to see that guy coming up. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he's trying to get outside, he's got to see the linebacker.
Yeah,
he's got to spy on him.
Keep his head up and, and survey the field.
Yeah, loss of 3 on that play. 2nd 13. Hand off to Zay Bradford going around the left side. He's got a little room. He cut it up. Dude, I don't know. There was nobody outside.
No. Man.
Looked like if he'd have just got that outside, he was gone to the house.
Yeah, just sidestep and hit the corner.
The world.
Man, I was just looking at the crowd. We do have a really good crowd here tonight. I know there's one guy here from California, boy, I played with. They're a young man. He's an old man like me now. Greer Person. He's back visiting family, and he's able to make a Blue Devil game tonight. He's all the way out in sunny California.
3rd and 7. There's a pickup of about 6. Slot right, slot left. Dave Butler in the slot near side. Hand off to Zay Brett. No, Trey kept it himself. He's not going to get the first down.
It's close, but
tackled about 2 yards shy.
He made a good read. He pulled it out and was able to cut up for about 8.5 or so yards, right at 9.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he did. It was a read right there, and he pulled it last second and picked up a few. Looks like Water Valley's going to at least line up, act like we're going for it. Maybe we get them to jump again.
They stacked in there.
Oh yeah, looks like they're going to give it to us. The far linesman over there has got it marked at the first down.
That's a Farm Bureau first down.
Good play. Everybody tightened their splits up and just stayed low and drove. They were stacked in there with all their linebackers.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, Bug was banged up a little bit. 1st and 10, Devils. All right, Trey's going to hand it off to Bradford. Didn't get anywhere. Maybe he got
Bradford on the carry.
Got about a yard.
Maybe a yard, maybe.
I hope with the pass that we threw for an interception a while ago, I hope it don't scare us not to be throwing the ball. We need to try to loosen them up a little bit.
All right, 2nd and 9.
They got 8 players within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're trying to run it right at them. Doing that, it's just going to be tough. Tough night if we keep that up. Trying to get the corner. Trey keeps it and gets over the 40.
They got more guys in the box than we got blockers, and it's not going to work.
Down to number 45, John Bramble.
I mean, I think we're doing a really good job just to move the ball a little bit.
At first when they were playing softer on us, those linebackers was a lot deeper. And then when we started running a lot, they walked them up. And they just taking gaps and filling the gaps, and we're not having any place really to run. And what we're getting is actually on second effort.
That's right. All right, 3rd and about 6.
Let's go, Blue. Let's get in the game. Let's go.
All right. 3 seconds on the play clock. We got to get it off. 2, 1. Timeout. There you go, Faust. Good. There you go. Woo. All right, we'll take a break and be back right after this.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
All right, folks, 1:14 left in the first quarter. Devils are trying to get them another first down, 3rd and about 6. And it's been slim pickings with the run and ugly on the pass. And we got single right, single left. Trey's going to roll out to his, 44 just steamrolled Zay.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance.
I mean, Zay, that guy was twice his size. He's got to go low on him and knock his legs out from under him, you know?
Yeah.
He's got to curl that head and that shoulder and get those knees and knock that big boy out.
He's quite.
It's easy.
He's quite large kid.
Well, I mean, man, I have seen Barry Sanders block. I've seen, all these really small running backs block. It's not that hard. You just got to roll on them right when they get to you. Low snap again. Tyler Richardson is going to have to dive on it again. Oh, picked up. Oh, Miles should have picked it up and ran. So 2 bad snaps in a row. And, man, Saltillo is going to have great field position again with 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Man, if the Devils don't do something and turn it around, man, this is going to be – they're going to be running the clock on us before the second half gets here.
I started to say that. I just didn't have the heart to say it.
No, I'm more of a tough love kind of guy. and my wife will tell you the same thing when I'm coaching my kids. I tell them like it is, man.
Those mistakes will kill you.
All right, toss out to the running back again. Now this time we got him only for about a 2.5, 3-yard gain.
Yeah, Coach Wright, Dean Wright, who coached me in the 10th, 11th grade, he had a saying that, every turnover is a potential 14-point loss.
That's right. No, that's exactly right. Because instead of scoring, they could score, and that's huge. And number 41 out there is about 6'5", isn't he? That tight end out there on the right side.
Yeah.
All right. All right, after 1 quarter of play, 16-0 in favor of Saltillo. We'll take a break and be back for the second quarter after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
Second quarter action, we missed a play, but here we go. Actually, we didn't miss anything. All we missed is a penalty.
Man, that's how he did knock that one down.
First play, 1st and 15, was a first down pass out there to their receiver number 3. We got to stay on them. Bump them, whatever you got to do, stay on them. You give them any daylight, and it's going to be thrown right there. What'd that dude from Hoosier say? I want to know what kind of gum he's chewing. Yeah, get in his face. Trips left. 3. Yeah, okay. H-back was late getting on the field. Quarterback's going to keep it right side. We got to come up and make a play. No. I don't know where Isaiah was going. He was going outside. I think he was thinking he had outside contained, but you got to watch that hole. He can bounce in or out. He was the only one there, so Touchdown run by Saltillo. That brings it to 22-0. And they're going to try to kick an extra point now. We may find out why they don't kick extra points here in a second. Left-footed kicker, that's the problem, man. There's only one left-footed kicker that I've ever been a fan of. That was old Morton Anderson. Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
The Saints. This guy drilled it. It was good. Inside the right upright. 11:15 to go in the second. 23-0 in favor of Saltillo. We will take a break and be back for the kickoff right after this.
Black & Associates, PA, provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication. By combining their expertise, experience, and the energy of their staff, each client receives close personal and professional attention. They provide total financial services to individuals and large and small businesses. If you are looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, you have come to the right place. Joe Black & Associates.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
11:15 to go early in the second quarter. Saltillo's going to boot this thing down the left side over there. Caught quickly that time by Miles Buford. Coming near side. Makes one guy miss. Okay. Now he's just got to beat him to the corner. He tried. They just got a little bit of speed over there. Number 18 ran him down.
He took a good angle of pursuit and was able to cut him off at the pass.
Decent field position, though. I'll be spotted at the Water Valley 36.
We just got to not make mistakes and hang on to the ball, and when it comes time to punt it, make sure we got a good snap.
All right, Trey hands it off to Zay, right side. He's waiting on a hole, but nothing ever came up. We're not pushing their guys out. We're not blocking them. We're just getting a hat on them. That's the problem.
And then they get a hand up on our face mask and don't get caught for it.
They're giving us resistance, and we don't like it. We're not pushing them. We got to block them out, blow them out of the lane there. They're jamming up the play, you know.
Right. We got to be more aggressive.
All right, 2nd and 12. Adams keeps it himself up the middle. Nothing really there. He may have got back to the original line of scrimmage. Come on now. Where's the flag? You know, they blew there it is. Thank you. They blew the whistle years ago. They blew it last week.
Yeah, he actually had a conversation with Isaiah. Looks like Isaiah said, "What are you doing?" And I'd like to know exactly what he said to the referee that threw the flag, because Isaiah was talking to him. He ended up throwing the flag.
Maybe he didn't throw it on Isaiah.
Yeah, maybe Isaiah had him distracted.
Okay, on the defense. Yeah, they just, you can't continue to throw someone to the ground long after the whistle. You got a grace period of about a second or two. You know, after that, man, let them go. Or try to hold them up or something, you know.
That is a Farm Bureau first down.
I wouldn't call it a Farm Bureau first down. It's not like a personal foul first down. Well, they'll take it and we'll take it.
Personal foul brought to you by the Water Valley Police Department.
Got the ball over the 50-yard line into Saltillo territory. Zay Bradford on the Trey. He pulled it, got it back to the line of scrimmage. That was it.
It looked like when we saw that guy out of position, it was blitzing. It looked like we might get some yardage on it to that far side, but it just didn't happen.
It just doesn't look like we're really giving it 100% on blocking. I don't know. I'm going to have to pay attention to the line, which I hate to do because I can't see anything else when I do that. But 2nd and 10 for the Devils.
He got spooked and couldn't see downfield. And,
right side was locked up. Everybody came off the left side that time. It just seemed like if he'd have took off to the right, maybe he'd have had something. I don't know. That was a loss of about 8, 7. 3rd and 17 for the Devils. It's going to have to be more than a personal foul to give us a first down now.
Got to be a chunk and a prayer here.
10 seconds on the play clock. We're having trouble lining up. Kind of in a pattern. No, it was a bad snap. Tracy's going to have to get what he can get. And now there you go again. They brought him to the ground after the flag.
Ball down to number 14, Lennox White. 4th down for the Blue Devils.
4th down, and that has not been good for us. We've thrown, but you know, here's the other thing. 2 bad snaps. Okay, I got you. Catch the ball though. You know, I didn't learn this till I got in the NFL. Punter's supposed to catch that ball, no matter what, unless it's over his head. If you can get a hand on it, just like a receiver, catch the stinking ball.
Right. Good.
And
high.
Tyler's got to knock that thing down best he can. Keep it in front of him. He plays baseball. He can do that. Corral that thing. Keep it in front. Pick it up. Run right, run left. And if you break free, punt it.
Right.
If not, sit on it. Whatever. But keep it in front of you, number 1. Go into panic mode. Get low. You can't touch your knee to the ground, right? But you can get really low. Get your hands wide and come in. Knock that ball down in front of you. Pick it up. And even fake like you're going to punt and then take off running to the right and Australian kick.
Be a hockey goalie.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Devils on D. Hand it off near side. And right off the tackle.
They had some linemen pulling there that just opened it up. And it's a well-designed play.
You're watching, folks. Saltillo is not as good as they look. We're playing below our potential.
Subpar.
They're playing a good game. Slot right, put a man in motion left. They're going to hand it to him. End around. Donovan missed him. Oh, nice. Flag comes out. It's going to be a hold on the left side over there. 7:12 to go in the first half, 23-0. Your score in favor of Saltillo. Oh, we just got buzzed. Maverick just buzzed the tower, didn't he?
Man. Sounds like a crop duster's coming in home late.
Yeah, I know. We're in Begum, Iran or something. Got planes flying right over the top of the trees. The FAA should do something.
I was fixing to say, I don't think that's legal. I think you can't fly. You got to be so many 100 feet above
any populated event. Yeah, you're not supposed to have permission to do that. That could be a big fine. All right, sprint right for the quarterback. Now he throws it out in the flat. Got a man wide open. We were in zone coverage, and he just broke loose of the tackle and is gone for a touchdown. That's going to be a 55-yard touchdown. Throw and catch by Saltillo. And we just looked lost in coverage on the zone coverage right there. He just went in between our two DBs, DB and safety, and easy throw and catch, and then no bueno on the tackle. That was not good effort on the tackle right there. He had a freshman out there trying to make that tackle. All right. extra point is good. That brings the score to 30. 6:54 to go in the first half, 30-0 your score. We'll take a break and be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operating company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
6:54 to go in the first half. Saltillo up by 30. Ball's fielded. Miles Buford, he tries to get the corner and can't beat that one guy. Got to put a move on him. That's what Miles, you got to go home and get in the backyard with somebody and learn how to throw some moves. Yeah, a little head fake or something, stiff arm, get around that one guy. Man.
Yeah, you can't let one guy get you.
Man, I saw David Palmer for Alabama back when we played at Ole Miss. We would punt to this fool, and he would catch it and just stand there. He'd let us get down. He'd just say, all right, I'm going to give y'all a shot. He'd stand there and let our guys' coverage team get almost on him, and then he would just go, pew, and be gone.
He'd let him commit.
He would put one move on one guy. He'd beat the first guy and make him look silly, and then he was gone.
He'd give a little head fake.
Or he would just jog like he was jogging to the sideline and then boom, gone the other way, and no one could catch him. We're going to keep talking back and forth and not talking about the game because we got some yards. Maybe that's the key.
Yeah.
So.
Decoy.
Uh-oh. How in the world do you let a guy in the backfield before we even get to the line of scrimmage? I don't understand what our blocking package is up front right now. I don't know.
He was back there so quick, looked like he broke the huddle with us.
I know. Yeah, it looked like he had a black jersey on. Well, we're down a lineman, Rick, and that kind of throws a chink in everything.
Yeah.
We're down a lineman for some stupid stuff, and so we're having to play up, Uh-oh. Not bad. Parker.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 84, Parker Turner.
So fourth down and about 4 for the Devils. We'll have to punt this one.
Well, maybe we can keep them out of the end zone. If not, they're going to be down by 30-something points.
Man, I was so excited. I got a bunch of stuff dissed up the last few days. All my food plots ready to go. I looked at the forecast. We ain't got no rain for 5 months coming. That ball hits the ground. Oh,
and it bounced right up to his
he
hand.
just slipped. Wow.
It was amazing how it just hit the ground and come right back under his hands, and he was able to
But
drive
I didn't see any of our guys breaking down 7 yards from the ball is where you're supposed to break, 7 yards. We're still running hard up to him,
By the time you break down, you went by
Right.
him.
He just all he's got to do is just give you a head fake, and you got broke ankles. You're seeing an orthopedic surgeon, Got to break down 7 yards from the ball. Some say 12, but I think our guys could slow down within 7 because they're not running 4.4s.
Yeah.
All right. First and 10 slot right. Quarterback's going to do a little reverse. Didn't fool us, but we got to make a tackle here. Ball's on the ground. Uh-oh, who got it? Water Valley and Saltillo jumped on at the same time.
Looked like they got to it before we did.
We had an arm around it. They're holding up second down. Yeah, they're holding up sign that
that was a
Saltillo
break.
picked
A
it
break
up.
we needed there.
that ball was on the ground for 8 minutes.
Yeah, it stayed there for a while, and then they saw it at the same time we saw it, and they got to it before we did.
Well, here we go. Second and about 6. All right. Single right, single left, single back. Handed it off to him. Hit at the line and tackle.
Yeah, way to go,
for
way to go.
only about a ball of a game. Maybe one.
Brought down by number 50, Donovan Wilson.
Third and call it 5.
For the Tigers.
A long 5. 5 yards, 1 foot.
Yeah, I look for them to be chunking it here. They're going to throw another pass to this wide side of the field.
They had to run it off tackle on this near side right here.
Yeah.
That's been open every time they've done it. They did it the first play for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Then they did it on the last drive, and it was open. So, yeah, either way, they got slot right on this.
Let's slant them linebackers this way.
Okay, timeout. Water Valley. Let's see. No, delay a game. Wow. Saltillo, delay a game. That makes it third. That's huge. I thought Water Valley had called a timeout right there. That's
I did too.
Crazy.
I wasn't paying any attention.
Wasn't looking
to
at
the play clock.
Yeah. All right, so that makes it 3rd and 10. Yeah, now Rick, they're probably going to chunk it. We got to.
Yeah, they're going.
Where's our guy going over there? No, our safety needs to come back. Now they're looking to throw out wide. Oh, nice catch. He's gone. Touchdown. 61-yard touchdown throw and catch. We just aren't covering them. And I'm going to say that was Isaiah, but look, Isaiah's just coming back. He needs to get back in the rhythm of the game. You know what I mean? It's still going to take him another week or two. He hadn't been able to play. You know, he's coming back from a couple of injuries from last year. He had a pretty bad concussion last year, and then he tore up his elbow. So he had to have surgery or something. So, yeah, he's just now cleared to kind of go. Snap is, no, snap's not down. Dave, flag's thrown. Yeah. What is the flag?
I think it was motion. What? Illegal. Yeah, we got illegal substitution.
Had 12 men.
Illegal substitution against the Blue Devils.
Nice. 36-0 right now. Looking at running the clock if we don't score. Now they're gonna. What in the world is still going on? Okay. Good Lord. All right, ball is down. Kick is blocked by Donovan. Or no, that was Dez.
The point after is no good.
No, it was Donovan. Yeah, number 50.
We score 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
All right, we'll take a break. Be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts with online and mobile banking, mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
All right, folks, we're back. The referee just signaled to run the clock. Uh-oh, that ball's going to hit an, oh, wow. Gee whiz. Can we just play worse? This is the worst game I've seen us play. This team is not that good we're playing.
Now, sometimes when it rains, it pours.
It's pouring right now. I don't know if our guys were in the tents hanging out before the game up there on the hill. Something's going on, man. It's a conspiracy.
Man.
Yeah, this is all kinds of ugly.
At least they're running the clock.
Yeah, that kind of is not a bad thing. Saltillo gets the ball back. It hit one of our guys, and they jumped on it.
Good tackle.
Nice tackle right there by Isaiah Webb. Nice job. Well, Isaiah tackled the feet. You can't, if you knock them legs out from them, they can't go. You hit them up top, they can bounce off and keep going. Then we're not great at wrapping up.
And sometimes when you hit them up top and other people hit them up top, you're knocking them back on their.
We almost gave one of our guys a concussion in one of the earlier weeks doing that. We had a guy stood up. One of our own guys came in, blew up the hole, and their guy was the only one not affected. He ran a touchdown.
He ran all the way for score.
Crazy. Man. Insane. All right, timeout, Tigers. 1:58 to go in the first half. We will take the break with them and be back right after this.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
1:49 to go in the first half. Slot left, single back, handed off to him. He's around the left side. Got a lot of room, lots of room. First down easy. It's like nobody was on that right side. Nobody in the box. I don't understand where our defense was on that, but they weren't. I mean, you figure if you had 7 guys in the box, where were the other 3? Because I didn't see anybody. I know our defensive end cracked down, and their offensive linemen end up laying on top of him. And then there was nobody else. Same play. Right up the middle, though, this time. Big hole. Ooh, wow. Tackle inside the 5.
Brought down. Number 7.
Stinger.
Channing Freeman.
Landers got a stinger.
First and goal for the Tigers.
All right, first and goal for the Tigers. 40 seconds left. The clock's running. They better hurry up. If they don't make it on this one, they ain't going to make it. And they do. Oh, no, he fumbled the ball. Who's got it? They signaled touchdown, but heck, how do you signal touchdown? You don't know who's got the ball. I guess they're saying he was already in and then he fumbled. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. 15 seconds left. And clock's running, so they'll have to kick the extra point as the time is expiring, as the horn's blowing. 42-0 your score right now. They're on pace to hit 90. Oh, extra point is blocked again. Oh.
And that's the end of the first half.
All right, end of the first half. 42-0 in favor of Saltillo. We'll take a break and be back for the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy DeFur. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
The law office of Tommy DeFer, PLLC at 111 Kowloon Street has been serving Water Valley for over 20 years. DeFer Law Office has been helping thousands of clients in various types of civil and criminal cases across the state. Let Tommy DeFer and Will Phillips help you with your legal issues.
All right, folks, we're back at halftime. It is time now to do the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy DeFer. Rick, tell us who scored.
Well, South Tiller got the scoring started in the first quarter at the 7:25 mark on a 60-yard touchdown interception, and then had a 2-point pass for the PAT, brought the score 8-0. Then later on in the first quarter, at the 5:17 mark, 18-yard touchdown run. They then added a 2-point conversion for a PAT. South Tiller brought the score up to 16-0. Then later on in the second quarter, at the 11:15 mark, South Tiller scored on a 6-yard touchdown run. PAT kick was good. They were leading 23-0. Then later on in the second quarter, to 6:54 mark, South Tiller scored on a 55-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good, left the score 30-0. Later on in the second quarter, at the 3:30 mark, South Tiller had a 61-yard touchdown pass. The PAT was blocked by Wilson, left the score South Tiller 36, Blue Devils 0. Then with just 35 seconds on the clock before halftime, South Tiller scored on the 4-yard touchdown run. PAT was blocked. Score at the half is South Tiller 42, Water Valley 0.
Yeah, nothing's going right for the Devils tonight, and it has looked ugly. The clock's running.
They ought to just be letting it run through halftime.
Yeah. It's just hadn't been the Devils' night tonight, and that's all you can say. Sometimes that happens where, just you play bad and things go bad.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I think's gone wrong in the first half. We haven't played our best game, and we've got bad breaks,
All right.
Fumbles haven't gone our way. The balls hit us, and they got it. We've snapped it on the ground twice to the punter and gave them great field position. It's just everything's been bad.
Yeah, turning it over 3 or 4 times. As I said earlier, one of my old coaches, Coach Wright, said every time you fumble the football or lose possession of the football, you turn it over. That's a potential 14-point swing, and you can't win a ball game with. I think we had 4 turnovers.
Well, a bad snap on punt is worse than a turnover because it's a turnover plus 15 yards.
That's right. You get the yardage. It's usually always deep in the. When you fumble something like that on a punt, it's usually or get a punt block. It's always deep in your territory.
Maybe here's what I need to see. I need to see the Devils come out and gain some respect in the second half.
Yeah,
that's hey, I don't want to see them come out here and lay down. Right. They better come out here and they're gonna strap it up and go hard.
That's right. They're gonna get embarrassed. And we might not win the game, but at least play for some respect. I don't see our chance of having another Eupora comeback is slim to none. But just fight and be a Blue Devil.
Yeah, well, that's it. We'll take a break and let them talk it over and come back for the second half kickoff. Saltillo will get the ball when we come back. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery. C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no-fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts with online and mobile banking. mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
Homecoming night, second half action. Saltillo has jumped on the Devils with both feet, and they're heavy. Gabe Butler just boots one all the way down the field, down to the 5. And the Blue Devils just, all they got to do is make a stop, and we called it. Everybody on our coverage team outran the coverage. No one stopped and got in a formation and closed in on the ball carrier.
Was that about a 97-yard kickoff return?
95.
95.
Yeah. I mean, that's just I'd make them watch YouTube videos and write reports.
Took him all of 7 seconds to score.
I mean, nobody closed in. There was no coverage. That's my area. I'm a little more passionate about that. Kick's perfect down the middle. So
The point after is good.
49-0 is your score. We'll take a break and be back for our chance right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
All right, folks, we're back. Gee whiz. Fall on it, Goose. Good Lord. Okay, so Parker's got to watch out. They're trying to kick it right at him and make it. Okay, so just get out of the way. Dive out of the way. And here's what I'm going to do if I'm Parker. Next time they kick off, sidestep that ball and run and nail that kicker.
Yeah.
Knock him into next week.
That's right.
And then they'll stop that crap. Yeah. That'll send a message. And, you have to do that. As a former kicker, you have to do that. If the kicker's going to sit over there and play games with you, you put the fear of God in it. You punish him for it, at least. First and 10 from the 31. Trey fakes a throw and then up the middle. Got a little yardage right there. Donovan. Oh no! Don't cry because you got smoke down the field. Yeah. You know. Oh yeah. All right. Second and a yard.
Yeah, when he busted through, he had a hole to this side, but he took the right instead of the left.
They pulled Donovan this side, and I don't know what's going on. Why there was a guy in the backfield that fast. They didn't come in Donovan's hole. It came off the right side where we're running the ball to.
He kind of looped around. He was kind of hid, and he just looped right in there where the ball carrier was at.
like a twist on the like defensive end on the outside.
Yeah, I couldn't
and then
tell.
linebacker, and they did a twist.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
They just ran a twist. Yeah.
I don't know if it was intentional or just got lucky about doing it. Maybe somebody got knocked out of there and decided to run back around.
3rd and 2. Trey's going to keep it himself and try to get it. Did he get it? He got it. It looked like he got to the 40, but
he got it. He fell over.
It's close. This guy's saying first down.
Number 45, John Bramble.
7:52 to go.
3rd and short for the Blue Devils.
Clock is running. No, they're moving it. They just hadn't switched
That's
the.
a Farm Bureau first down, Blue Devils.
Yep. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Blue Devils. Trey Adams tries to bring it near side. Got hit from the back.
Yeah, number 44 cut him back in, and he actually some pursuit caught him, but he gained about 5.
2nd down, Blue Devils.
A little less than 5.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I want us to earn our respect back here in the second. Come on, guys. Fight hard. Put Gale in motion, hand it to him. He's going around the right side, trying to find a hole. He couldn't make the corner. He got it up maybe a yard on that play. That was a lot of running for a yard, man.
Sure was. They had a lot of pursuit. And
they strung it out perfectly.
Yeah, they just kept pushing him to the sideline. And
you know what'll fix that? That reverse.
Yeah.
You give it to Gale and then come back the other way. A reverse pass would even be beautiful. Maybe. Have it as an option. Trey's going to bring it near side. He was looking to throw, but they're just coming right off the corner. Like he had no time. They're like 0 people blocking. Did he not try to throw the ball?
I thought he tried to throw it.
Wow. That's insane. You would think we were playing Ole Miss or Georgia or Alabama.
Man. This is like something. It's like a horror movie.
If you'd have called me and told me this was what was going on, I'd have been, hey, man, shut up. Block. There you go. Good job, Donovan. Yeah, that kicker needed that. He needed that. He needed a little intimidation.
Point after is no good.
All right, 55-0, 4:56 to go in the third. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff after this.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils! Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back, folks. Squib kick. Goodness gracious. Gooch.
The Blue Devils will take over. They're on third.
You know, how come that doesn't happen when we kick the ball like that?
We got to learn to kick it like that. You know, I mean.
Well, Gabe does a pretty good job kicking it like that. But
I mean, just kick it at people. and kick it hard. You know, I think
what they do is they let it go through. They let it go through to the next guy, and then their back guys, and then they hold their wall. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to stop trying. Our middle guys don't need to get that.
Right. They need to be blocked.
Buford and whoever's back needs to come up and get that ball.
It's like they haven't practiced to what to do on a kick like that.
All right. On offense, handed off near side. Miles Buford's got it. He tries to get out of it. He just swallowed up on that. There's just nowhere to run all around the sides. It's like they know exactly what we're doing because they watch film. And then we're not getting out there to block. We're not blocking anybody off the edge.
No.
Zero. You'll watch them. Just watch on this play. On one of the edges, they'll come in. They'll come in off the edge, and no one will touch them.
And we haven't run a screen pass all year. You know, the way the rush we're getting right now.
They're keeping one of their linebackers home. That's the other problem. They're keeping number 45. He's staying home right now. They knew what we were running on that play because they all stayed in the middle.
Trey Adams with the keeper. Flag on the play.
Yeah, there you go. They're extra. Yeah, that's on them.
What is it going to be, a face mask?
No, it's just after the whistle, they're still trying to tackle and sling us around and stuff like that. It's just dirty. They've been doing that kind of crap all night long, and just because they finally played a team that they can actually beat, and they're, trying to be a bully for once.
Yeah, they're going to be at South Panola next week for homecoming.
Things will be a little different.
Yeah, they'll find out. It'll be a role reversal on South Tiller next week.
They knew exactly where that ball was going.
Like he hit a steel wall.
They knew exactly where that ball was going. That's what I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to see if they got our signals. And they're pulling a daggum Patriots thing or whatever what was that team, the college team that's stealing signals, that Ohio State or something? Michigan.
Yeah. They coming.
Nice, Miles. Nice, Miles. That was close to a first down. Yeah.
Around the 41-yard line.
37 seconds left in the third quarter. I don't know if we'll get another playoff. That's a first down. Where they've got that mark, that's a first down. They got it 3rd and 1, but that's a first down. Hand it off to Buford. He's got the first down this time.
Miles Buford on the carry. That's a Farm Bureau first down.
So, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. 55-0 your score. We'll take a break and be back for fourth quarter action. After this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
The Grenada Law Firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Fourth quarter coming up. Trey hands it off to Buford. And he just two guys in the backfield. He had to shake them both. Now he gets positive yards and a horse collar. That's going to be a horse collar on Saltillo.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
Horse collar against the Tigers.
It's going to be 15 on top of the run.
You know, the officiating hadn't been too bad tonight. I mean,
not terrible. They missed a couple little ones.
Not like we've seen earlier in the year in a couple of games.
Heck, last week it was great.
Yeah, it was. It was really good last week.
Don't say that very often. Don't get a chance to.
That's a Farm Bureau first down, Blue Devils.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Devils in the red zone. Down to the 14-yard line, 13, probably 13, something like that. Yeah. Trey is going to hand it off to Zay, and he's hit before. Look, left side of the line deserves. I'd put subs in right now. They didn't block two guys. Two guys came clean.
Second down, Blue Devils.
Come on, Griffin. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, they put eight guys in the box, and they just laying their ears back. Here they come.
I mean, you can slow them down, even if that means you get pancaked. I don't care.
Yeah,
just slow them down.
Just close your splits up and just block to the inside. Just.
I don't know.
Trey Adams.
They're blowing it a little early, but that's fine with me.
42, Cooper Jackson.
3rd and about. Jeez. 14, 15. Yeah, it's all the way back to about the 19 now. 18, yeah. Devils can get a first down, but they need to score. This is. Trey rolls out to his right. Oh, that was picked. Wow.
That pass is intercepted.
Get him out.
Well, when it's one of those nights, it's one of those nights.
I get him out. I don't understand why we just don't go back to running buck right, buck left, and pull Donovan and at least have a lead blocker out there that'll, that play usually gets out ahead of backside pressure. Yeah. All right. The clock's running. 8:52 to go in the 4th. Saltillo goose egg the Devils on offense. We can't get it. We got it inside the 20, but that don't produce points. Uh-oh, bad snap. Quarterback picks it up. He throws it. Now it's caught. And positive yardage. Wow. That is insane.
Quarterback took a shot by Donovan.
I'm going to tell you what, that's not good.
And that looks like it's a legit injury there. It's not an Ole Miss injury.
Look, the ball was halfway in the end zone, and they got it out 4 yards. They got positive 4 yards on that play. That's
just threw it out with a wing and a prayer, and able to catch it and turn it into plus yardage.
Throw it out. Quick pitch to the running back. Tackle.
Good play.
About the 22.
Need to hold them, try to get some points on the board.
And off right side. Donovan got him.
No.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Donovan, too. Now there's a scrum.
Yeah, when I saw him going up in there with the old suplex, I knew what was going to happen.
That's just not smart.
It's not.
All right, we'll take a break real quick and be right back. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
Fourth quarter action. 5:50 to go.
Quarterback, he's still limping, but he's out there.
Just got to hand it off. All you got to do.
There he goes.
They're trading out. They're switching back and forth.
He tweaked his ankle or something when Donovan tackled him in the end zone. And he thought he can come back in, but it don't look like it.
All right, 2nd and 2. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. Oh, Donovan said nope.
That was a good tackle there. He didn't pick him up Suflex style. He just picked him up, spun him around, and gently laid him on the ground.
3rd and 2 now. Yeah, Donovan met him in the hole and smacked him. Ugh. All right, let's see what the Devil D can do here on 3rd and 2. That same quarterback staying in, slot right, single left, single back. Going right side. Oh, he's got it. Barely got the first down.
Yeah, it looked like we was going to get a block in the back there, but the offensive player pulled up.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Hand it off. Found a little bit of a hole up the middle. Got about 6. Close to the first down. Some fresh jerseys in on the line. Same on the other sideline now.
Yeah, some of these younger players get in and get a little play time. They practice too. So. Reed made the play there. He was able to dive down with one arm, make the tackle. I know he's wanting to get out there and play, but I'd probably get him out of there too. At this point, bad wing he's got.
All right, second about 6. High snap, pitch.
He got a block and
nice tackle right there.
Yeah, he actually turned it inside and looked like we was going to have another block in the back over there that wouldn't call, but the player did a good job for South Hill of pulling up and not causing a penalty.
We need to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
Black & Associates, PA, provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication. By combining their expertise, experience, and the energy of their staff, each client receives close personal and professional attention. They provide total financial services to individuals and large and small businesses. If you are looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, you have come to the right place. Joe Black & Associates.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
All right, folks, we're back.
Yeah, their quarterback, this Gimpy, he just come back in on this crucial third down, so let's see what he can do. He's just going to hand it off probably.
Oh, bad snap. He pitches it over. Ball's on the ground, picked up and tripped and fell. Oh, to be the first fourth down they faced this game with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go in the contest. 4th and about 4. Should be the last play of the game right here. 4th and 4. Devils, can they stop them? Slot left, single right, single back, quarterback keeper. No, they didn't get it.
No, hell, good job. A little second string quarterback come in, and he's just going to try to keep the ball around that right side, and they cut him off and look for minute like he might turn upfield and gain some yardage, but they shut him down.
And that's going to be it. No more plays will be run.
That's it. Everybody's grabbing the water cooler and cranking the bus and lining up to say, good game.
All right, that's the end of the contest. We'll take a break and come back and do the scoring summary. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
The law office of Tommy DeFer, PLLC at 111 Calhoun Street has been serving Water Valley for over 20 years. DeFer Law Office has been helping thousands of clients in various types of civil and criminal cases across the state. Let Tommy DeFer and Will Phillips help you with your legal issues.
All right, folks, we're back. The game is finally over. 55-0 Saltillo. It's time now to do the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy DeFer. Rick, tell us who scored and how it happened.
I can honestly say we got it all on one page tonight.
There you go.
Unlucky for us, it's no scores for us, but we're going to run down through it. So here goes. Saltillo got the scoring start in the first quarter, 7:25 mark on a 60-yard touchdown interception return. They scored on a 2-point pass for the point after touchdown, put the score at 8-0. Then later in the first quarter, to 5:17 mark, Saltillo scored on an 18-yard touchdown run. They added another 2-point conversion for a PAT with a run. Score was 16-0 Saltillo. Then in the second quarter, at the 11:15 mark, Saltillo scored on a 6-yard touchdown run. They decided to kick the PAT. It was good. They were up 23-0. Then later on in the second quarter, to 6:54 mark, Saltillo scored on a 55-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good. Left the score at 30-0 Saltillo. Then at the 3:30 mark of the second quarter, Saltillo scored on a 61-yard touchdown pass. They followed that up with a PAT that was blocked by Wilson. Left the score at 36-0. Then, with only 35 seconds left in the second quarter, Saltillo scored on a 4-yard touchdown run. The PAT was blocked. Score was 42-0. Then in the third quarter, at the 11:30 mark, they scored on a 95-yard touchdown kickoff return. The PAT was good with a kick. Score was 49-0 Saltillo. Then late in the third quarter, Saltillo scored on a 25-yard touchdown fumble return for a TD. The PAT was blocked by Wilson. Left the final score at 55 Saltillo, Water Valley 0.
Dang. Well, I mean, not much we can say about this, really. It just was bad all night long. And we gave them some breaks early, and that helped them get momentum. And but anyway, it was just ugly all the way around. And hopefully, no one got hurt in this debacle, and we can start over again Monday. And this will be a short week because we play Thursday night next week. Yeah, we'll play Thursday night next week, so be prepared for that.
Yeah, they, sometimes, life's like this. Everything don't go your way. You just got to work through it, and it's a life lesson to be learned tonight with these guys. They're going to keep playing ball next week. They're going to keep practicing, and this one's going to hurt, but tomorrow's another day.
Yeah.
And
shake it off.
Just try to make the best of it. Learn from the mistakes that was made tonight, and try not to make them next week.
Yeah. That's about all we can really say about that. Pretty rough. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back and talk about next week's opponent right after this.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
Water Valley will be home again. Man, it seems like we've been home a lot. But next week we'll take on Biggersville. And Rick, as I understand, we played them in the scrimmage game last year, and they are the defending class 1A champions. Yeah. So, but as I also understand, they most likely graduated a lot of seniors, and I think their record right now is 2-4 or something like that. So hopefully, maybe we get it back on track next week. Yeah,
fans just got to come out and support them. We had a good crowd here for homecoming. It's a shame we couldn't do better than what we did tonight, but hey, next week the score starts 0-0 for us in Biggersville. So everybody come on out and support these guys. They're trying.
Oh man, they're working hard. I'm telling you, I kind of understand what happened tonight. It just everything that could go wrong went wrong. And on top of we did not play a good game, and they played a really good game for what they have on the other side of the field.
Right.
So they played a very clean game as far as execution.
Took advantage of a lot of mistakes.
Right. So it just, and once you get down that quick, it's just, man, I know the second half's a different, you want to come out and try, but, again, it's like, yeesh, I'm not going to kill myself or get hurt.
No, once you get down with 35 points at halftime and you're not really moving the ball or anything, it's hard to make, and they running that clock, it's virtually impossible to try to make a comeback.
So I want to invite everybody to come out next Thursday night to Bobby Clark Field and support these Devils and hopefully get back in the win column. So that is it for Rick Jenkins and Bob Murphy. I'm Steve Lindsay. We'll see y'all next Thursday night.
Water Valley Blue Devil football has been brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Magnolia Eye Group, Midtown Auto Parts, Bank First Water Valley, Valley Tool Incorporated, Tommy DeFur Law Office, PLLC, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates, PA, Luke's Body Shop, Horan & Horan, PLLC, Yalobusha General Hospital and Nursing Home, Seven Oaks Funeral Home, and Crow Martin, PLLC. Blue Devil Football has been a production of Murphy Productions.